My girlfriend and I have been together for almost 2 years. She's great, but she tends to drink a lot on weekends, and when she does, she sometimes gets aggressive. Last weekend, we were at a friend's party, and she drank way too much. As the night went on, she got more and more agitated. I tried to get her to slow down, but she wasn't having it. Towards the end of the night, she got into an argument with one of our friends over something trivial. I stepped in to try and calm things down, but she turned her anger on me. She started yelling and accusing me of not taking her side. Then, out of nowhere, she punched me in the face, hard. I was stunned. Instinctively, I pushed her away from me. I didn't realize how hard I pushed her or that she'd lose her balance, but she fell and hit her jaw on the edge of a table. She was in a lot of pain, and we rushed to the hospital. At the hospital, we found out she had fractured her jaw and needed surgery. Now her jaw is wired shut, and she's furious with me. She blames me for what happened and says I overreacted. I feel horrible about the whole thing. Hurting her was the last thing I wanted, but in that moment, I didn't know what else to do to protect myself. My friends are split on this. Some say I did what I had to do, while others think I went too far. Like and subscribe. Story 2. For context, I, 19F, go to the gym regularly, and because of my job and school, I have a very limited schedule, and I always go during the same hours, which works great because at this time the gym is almost empty. This Monday, I noticed a new guy, 30s, maybe 40s M. I don't usually pay attention to other people, but I saw him because he was in an area that I have to walk through in order to get to the treadmills. I choose my treadmill and start doing my thing. Not even 5 minutes later, he started using the treadmill right next to mine, which wouldn't be weird, except all the other treadmills were empty, around 15. It made me a bit uncomfortable, but I ignored it. Finished my hour and left. The next day, exact same thing happens, but this time he greets me. I politely smiled and said hello back. Finished my hour and left. Third day, same thing. He is doing other stuff. I arrive. He follows me to the treadmills, picks the one next to me and greets me. This time I said hello back, grabbed my stuff and changed treadmills so I can be far from him. He stayed there for 5 to 10 minutes before going away. I thought that was the end, but then he came back with one of the employees. They asked me to remove my headphones and he started telling the employee that I was making him feel uncomfortable and unwelcome. I don't know what he told them, but I explained my side and the employee told him that people usually want space while working out. It went back and forth between them and the man left. The employee apologized for the inconvenience and left. Fourth day arrives, and when I get to the gym, that same employee greeted me and asked me if that was the only time I could go to the gym. Explained that the man kept complaining about how rude I was and it could all be avoided if we picked different hours. I can't do that because this is the only free time I have. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong, but now I'm thinking that I should have told the man that I would appreciate space before changing treadmills and making things weird for everyone. Edit. I said this in a comment, but I'll add it here because it might be relevant. I did think he was a creep, but when the employee talked to me, it made me second-guess everything. He was very respectful and polite, the employee, but telling me that I should consider going in a different schedule made me think that I could have handled this differently and I was in the wrong. I'll ask to talk to a supervisor on Monday. Edit 2. A lot of people are telling me to go straight to corporate, but there's not a corporate. This isn't a huge chain gym. It's just a local gym in my somewhat small city in Colombia. Edit 3. Shout out to this lovely guy in my DMS. Verdict. Removed before verdict rendered. Top comments. Jonovan, are you fucking kidding me? A grown man is encroaching on a teenage girl's gym experience repeatedly, and they ask her to change her visiting hours instead of telling creepy Crapeface to leave her alone? Fuck right off. NEA for sure. Bad horrors. So let me get this straight. A man that I do not know is following me around and making me uncomfortable, and because I am not interested in making nice with him or flirting with him, I'm the bad guy for making him feel uncomfortable? Do you not see how this makes this gym look? Like a haven for sexual predators? NTA seek this guy's boss. Relevant comments. J1102. NTA. This dude is a creep. You need to go above this employee's head. Opie. Thank you. I did think he was a creep, but when the employee talked to me, it made me second-guess everything. He was very respectful and polite, but telling me that I should consider going in a different schedule made me think that I could have handled this differently and I was in the wrong. I'll ask to talk to a supervisor on Monday. Perpa. Op. NTA. Are there video cameras in the workout area? Because if this happens again, Ask the employee to check the video. It should back up your statement and put the onus on the gym to deal with the creep. OP. I'm pretty sure there are cameras. I didn't even consider that, but after reading the comments, I'll ask a supervisor to check the footage. That should make things clear. There. NTA, but I swear this was posted 2 months ago. Only the girl complained about the creep and got him banned and screamed at her in the parking lot. Down to the same, but about the treadmill's confused face. OP. Really? I think this is the second or third comment I get about a similar post. It's sad that it happens so often. Sad face. Cat. It's unsurprisingly common. Women-only gyms are becoming more popular because mixed gyms aren't safe at all. Update August 26, 2022. Hi. Last post was removed and locked because I posted a screenshot not knowing I was breaking a rule. So here's the update. I called the gym the day after my post to ask when the owner would be there. So I went there on Monday knowing he would be there. Like and subscribe. He seemed nice. I explained the situation just how I explained it on my post and told him that we could check the cameras since that would show everything. When I described the man, he said that there was no need to do that. I have no idea how, but a lot of people in the comments of my original post guessed it. The creepy guy is friends with the owner, and not only that, but he is married and has children. The owner said that he didn't need to check the cameras because he's known him for more than 30 years. He know that he's a good man, and I must have misinterpreted the situation. I tried to stay firm and tell him that if he looks at the cameras he can see how everything I said is true. He replied something along the lines of, "These days you can't even look at the direction of a woman because only God knows what she'll accuse you of." I don't know if I translated that correctly, but you get the idea. I canceled my membership there and am now going to a different gym. It's a bit smaller but is actually closer to my job, so it all worked out. Thank you for the support messages and for all the reassurance. Red Heart. TLDR, creep was friends with the owner. Owner refused to do anything. I'm going to a new gym now.